Hi viewers, welcome to today's tutorial on how to download and set up OBS. And what is OBS? OBS is Open Broadcasting Software. So we will go to Google to search for OBS. OBS is a free software used for screencasting. Other screencasting software include we have the one I introduced in the other video, webcam. Webcam is used for screencasting. OBS is also used for screencasting, but it is open source, as you can see here for the website. Yes, you can be able to download OBS. You can download OBS for Windows, for Mac operating system, or Linux. So for us, if you need Windows version, click on this. I already have OBS on my system, and that is what I'm using presently to screencast this video, or to capture or record this video. So the next thing you need to do, once you click download, it will start downloading and you can install it and install the software. So I'll walk you through on how to use OBS. I have the OBS already here and some basic setup, since I'm using OBS to illustrate, to screencast, or to capture or record my explanation. So you can see some options are already active. I have scenes here. These are the active scenes that I have here. I can delete them, I can add or remove scene. So the active one I'm using here is titled screen. If I don't want screen, I can go to lecture or any other one, but the active one I have here is screen. So we can add a new screen, but for this illustration, since I'm using OBS to explain, so I'll have to leave this active screen. But you can see what is active here is there are three things. We have the display capture, we have the webcam, we have the microphone. So the webcam is what you're seeing. You can see me here, a video of myself explaining to you. This is the webcam, and if you double click on it, it will give you properties of the webcam. You can see myself here. Yes, you can here use this to select the camera of your choice. The active camera I'm using is the Manicam virtual webcam software. If you don't have any active one, or you don't have any one, you can download a webcam software. Go online, Google it, you can get a free one. I'm using Manicam virtual webcam here. The virtual webcam, that's what I'm using. You can deactivate, you can configure your video, and here you can set your resolution. So you check the resolution that is appropriate for you, and the one that is best for your capturing. You can see I'm using 320 by 240. So after you've done with that, you click OK to dismiss this. That is, we are adding a new, because here you use this option here to add sources. That is your capture sources, which sources you're using for your capturing. Here you can see I'm using a microphone. That is why the microphone is active, and the display capturing, because I am using OBS, and also I'm using OBS to capture my screen, and also I may have another display capture, like here you can see is OBS I'm using here under my display capture. So I close it. Then under microphone, you double click on microphone. You select your microphone from this dialog box. I see the active one I'm using here is higher definition audio device. You leave it as it is, and then click OK to dismiss the dialog box. So if you want to add a new one from projector or any other device, you can see you can add from an audio input. Audio input is a microphone. Audio output, a speaker. Here you have a browser. Are you adding from a browser? Are you image, whatever you select? Or is it from a video capture device, which is a webcam? Or is it a window capture, which is your screencasting device, where you're capturing your screen? So this is where you select your sources. You can use this to select, or you can remove from here. So highlight the one you need and you want to remove, and you remove it. And this is where you can do your advanced setting or properties for your sources. So you can click that for properties. Then another thing I'm going to show you is you also need to look at your active area. This is where you can use to resize display or what the OBS is trying to capture from your screen or from your source. You can see sources. So what OBS is trying to capture from your source or your sources, you use this. For my webcam, you can see this is the active portion of my webcam. I can decide to minimize it. I can decide to maximize it. I can decide to maximize that or minimize it. So once it's active, you use this to see. I can maximize it to fit my screen or to whatever size I want, or I send it back. You can see, minimize it or maximize it. So you can use this to reduce your window, the webcam display to, or your video display to be a bit smaller. So the next thing I will want to walk you through is on how to do your audio mixing, because you need to, on here you can see the visible audio devices we have here. We have speaker, I'm using a headset, so you have your audio devices, and currently I plugged in the input or the plug, plugged in a headset, and the headset is fitted with a microphone. So you can see the microphone level in decibel is showing there. As I speak out, you can see if I stop talking, it will reduce. You can see the lines here, the audio level or the audio volume in decibel. So if you want to, you can set up, either lock the volume of any of your audio devices using this setup option. Apart from that, you can also do advanced property setting. You can apply filter, noise gate, and noise suppression using this filter. Like here, if you want to start recording, let's leave this one apart for now and look at the controls. So you can use this to do a live streaming. Use this option to do you can start or stop recording. You can see I am recording with OBS, so it says stop recording. Once I click stop recording, the entire recording will stop, but I don't want to do that because I'm actually using OBS to record this video. So here you have virtual camera. If you're using start a virtual camera, studio mode, if you want to be in studio mode. Then settings, this setting is also important. We need to look at the setting option. Based on the setting option, I'm not going to tamper with the setting because I'm carrying out a live capturing video recording of this guide or this lesson or this guide using OBS. So if I tamper with the setting, it will affect my recording. So here you have the general setting. Here you apply general setting, apply streaming. If you are doing a live streaming, if your output setting, you need to be careful when you're doing this output setting because it can affect your CPU performance. So you need to we'll walk you through in another video. Then this is audio. This is where you check your audio. Make sure that you disable the audio devices that you're not, any audio device that you're not making use of. Make sure you disable it, because if you don't do so, it will be echoing on your background. You'll be hearing echo, your repetition of your voice on the background. So here you have the video setting. You also, your mind now is not active because I am actually recording. So I'm recording this video, so it will be active until you stop the recording. There are the hotkeys. Use these hotkeys to carry out set your display. Like here, if you want to stop automatic stopping or starting of your recording without going down to clicking this option, you need to use you set F7, which is press the function key on your system and then press F7 to stop or start your recording. Then you can switch to scene. You can easily change the scene. As you see scene, we have different scene here. If you want to switch from the screen to lecture scene to webcam and mic scene, these are different scene I created. So for this capturing, I'm using screen. So you can use this F1, that is function key plus F1 to to alternate or switch that. Then the next thing you have to look at is webcam. You can see the active screen are all here, so you can easily type in their function keys so that it will be easy to use them. If you don't want to do that, you don't want to tamper with this, we are currently recording, so you click OK, dismiss the dialog box. Then the next thing I want you to know here, you can see the various scene I have here. I have this lecture, you can see various scene, and this is the current one I'm using, so you can change the scenes. Then the next thing you have to look at is, or we need to look at, is the audio mixing. So you need to learn how or know how to set your audio in order to have a good audio, because if you don't do proper setting, you may be having a noisy background, you may be having you need to set your noise suppression level, noise filter level, and apply noise gates. So let us see how we can do that. But before that, okay, since we've opened that already, let's click on audio. So in this audio or advanced setting, you can see advanced setting. You can do advanced setting here, you can do audio setting here. Here is where you have audio setting. But if you want to apply noise filter and the rest, all you need to do is to click here. Let's click here. Want to set that from the microphone. We don't want the microphone to be noisy. We want to make it moderate. So you can apply filters. You can lock volume of your microphone here. You can also affect here. You see where you have properties, filters, advanced audio properties. Like here, you can see the active audio devices we have here. The speaker from the system or from the headset is active, and the microphone here, the webcam, also is active. So if I want to test the audio quality of my microphone, I will select here. I will select monitor and output. You can see hello, 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 can you hear me? So you can see what I'm doing here. So if I don't want it to repeat itself, I will click monitor off. So you see it's off. So you can use this to hear yourself. You hearing yourself will enable you know the quality of your microphone. So you need to set the quality of your microphone to be able to know, to be able to make your audio very effective, because if it is noisy, you will not enjoy it. You click the next one, which is filters. You need to apply filters. So here under filters, we have noise suppression. The default one, depending on what you're having, you can see for the quality of what I'm doing now, I am using 30 decibel. So, and depending on the configuration of your system, you will select a particular method you're using, higher quality or lower CPU usage. So if you know that your system is of lower processing, it has a processor, a lower processing power or speed, you use this option. Then here you have the suppression level. It varies. You can see you can easily vary it using this slider. So as you vary it using this slider, the output will also vary, so it will also change. So currently I'm using 30 decibel. So I go back to my 30, but that is what I'm presently using for this video. So you can set to whatever you want, but you need to monitor your audio quality to know exactly what is best for you. So this 30 decibel. So the next thing you have to look at is noise gates. So here you have to check your threshold, your closed threshold and your open threshold, your attack time, your hold time, your release time. So this option is also important. You need to note your settings. So currently, if your settings is not what I have here, you can apply what I have here to be able to have a better sound. And also you need to apply a compressor, because this will help you to enhance the quality of your sound. So you can play with this to be able to have or know what is best for you. If you don't like what you have, you can revert back to the default setting. So go back to OBS, as I've said, this is a walkthrough video, just an introductory video to OBS, which is one of the best free or open source screencasting software you can use for your project, especially if you're in the academic profession and you want to make lecture videos, or you're a gamer, you want to capture your games, screenshot your games. You can be able to do that using OBS. OBS can also be used for live presentation. So this is where we stop, or we end today's guide on how to use OBS. If you have questions, you can drop at the comment section. If you have suggestions on how to improve this video, you can also do that. And also, if you like this video, give us thumbs up and hit the notification icon in order to receive notification on our latest video. See you in the next video. My name is Engineer Obonna Nnamdi. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. Bye.